welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. Now, you may be wondering what the hell's going on here. It doesn't really look like you're recording it while you're playing it. Well, you'd be right. The reason for this is I was in the most foul of moods recording this part. Like, my tone of voice was very, very pissed off. And I remember when I played it back while I was putting in Movie Maker, and I was just like, oh god, it just depresses me just hearing my voice with that kind of tone. I mean, I've told people before that my tone of voice is kind of scary when I'm angry, and I wasn't kidding. It's pretty kind of intimidating in ways. I don't like it. I hate that part of my voice. That's part of the reason why I always used to hate my voice until making these LPs, and then I was like, hey, my voice isn't all that bad. As long as it's not an angry tone of voice, instead of that over top, no, you son of a bitch! But in this one, it was just genuine rage, so I'm gonna comment over it like this. I'm just basically watching the video on silent and just commenting on it instead. So there won't be any sound from the game itself until a certain point when I kind of cool down a little and actually try to do commentary properly. Instead of be like, oh for fuck's sake, in a really pissed off tone. I mean, I've tried to give you examples of my pissed off kind of tone, but all those times absolutely nothing compared to the real deal pissed off me. So yes, I'll be commenting on this kind of way. So anyway, I might as well just try commenting on what's going on really in the video. Well, yeah, well actually before that, here's the deal. The reason I was so pissed off in this part was, yeah, look at that. I mean, I just stepped on that warp trap. I mean, in the actual thing, I was so pissed off I could not put up with any of those traps or any of these horrible water Pokemon at all for even a second. Because here's the deal. You already know that I went over 30 minutes in the bottomless sea and then failed. And you know how frustrating that was for me. But then after that, I came to this place and I got my ass kicked, so I had to re-record it, and I was just freaking in the worst mood possible. I was just so sick and tired of water Pokemon dungeons. And the worst thing about it is there's another water dungeon soon after this. It's just terrible. It really is. And I just hate those traps as well. I mean, and the stats are just horrible. I mean, I really want that. That's why I'm gonna try and complete all this crap before going to those freaking 50 floor dungeons and stuff like that. I won't be doing Zero Isle. I might like to point that out right now because I just want to get this LP over with. You know, it's been doing a number on my sanity as of late, to be honest. I mean, I just oh my head. It depresses me as well, so yeah, I obviously want to get it out of the way as soon as possible. Because it's driving me insane. I mean, seriously, I'd rather just be LPing the Digimon one, but in reality, I'm just feeling just why can't I LP a game that isn't an RPG? These games are frustrating as hell. But no siree. It's because they're the easiest ones to LP as, because they don't require any complex kind of controls or anything, because I wouldn't be able to do that since I have to use my own keyboard on my laptop. And it doesn't work quite as easily that way. Well, anyway, let's get at commenting on this video. Oh, those bloody Quellfish, I hated them. Every time I see them, I just... ugh. Well, obviously, when I LP Pokemon Emerald, I doubt we'll be encountering any Quillfish by any trainer or anything like that, but you never know. But they're annoying as all hell. Especially those Kingdra. I mean, damn, just look at them, they're everywhere. I mean, wouldn't you be sick and tired of seeing these bastards after they kick your ass multiple times? And a Kingdra on the 19th floor actually almost took me down. On the 19th floor, this place only has 20 floors, so you can imagine how annoying I feel towards these bastards. And I don't think I had reviver seeds or anything, I can't remember. There's just too many traps, too many water Pokemon, and I hated it. Hated it so very much. It's just kind of weird commenting in this kind of way, like without any sound. I mean, I could just add in some music in the background while doing this as well, but no, I can't be asked to do that. So just bear with me on this one. Yeah, there's a Lapras for the first time we've seen in a dungeon, if I recall. I mean, even in the last one, we never got to see Lapras in a dungeon because it wasn't in that version of Mystery Dungeon. Oh, I hated this dungeon so much. Not as much as Bottomless Sea, obviously. I just really want him to just learn some freaking IQ abilities that would allow me to avoid those traps at the very least. I mean, then I'd only have to deal with the horrible water Pokemon. And I really want to like get to like probably like level 82 or something like that. I mean, sure, random number, but like a really high level. And if I still get my ass kicked by pretty much anything, I'm gonna be so frustrated. That's why I don't want to do Zero Isle and stuff like that. I mean, I see no real point to it. I mean, what's the point of it? I mean, you don't really get like some legendary Pokemon at the end or anything like that. So, really, what's the point? So, no Zero Isle in this LP, and I won't like recruit every Pokemon. I mean, I just want to get this freaking LP over with already. I mean, I mean, look, right there. He almost took me down in one shot. I hate those Kingdras. Seriously, when I LP Pokemon Emerald, I'm starting to think, will I even have a water Pokemon on my team? Because, I mean, I don't know. I'll just say one thing, though. One of my main Pokemon will be Gardevoir. And I might as well say it. My starter Pokemon choice was originally going to be Mudkip, but after all this, no. I'm going with Trico, man. Which is kind of fitting, really, because the first starter Pokemon I ever had was actually a Trico. First time I ever played a Pokemon game properly, I had chose Trico. So yeah, it'd be fitting for the LP, I suppose. I'm not sure if we'll do any other Pokemon LPs after Pokemon Emerald, apart from Pokemon Colosseum, of course. Because, Pokemon just drives me crazy sometimes. Really, it seriously does. And at the end of the day, it really feels like it's the same thing, only with a few different Pokemon here and then, different, oh well, enemies and different gyms, but they're all the same at the end of the day. I mean, it's just like, you get the gym badges, you go face the Elite Four, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. There's no real plot. You fight a legendary Pokemon, and that's all you do. Wait. Actually, no. In the original Pokemon games, you just fight Team Rocket. You don't really fight any legendary Pokemon. You're not really forced to do so, if I recall. It's just like kind of optional kind of thing, I think it was. I'm not sure. I think anyway. I'm not sure, actually. Well, who cares? Oh, I'm running out of things to say already, and I really aren't commenting on what's going on here, but obviously, why would I even bother, really? I mean, there's not much to say, just water Pokemon are annoying when you're a fire Pokemon. That's all there is to say about it. Bloody Kingdras everywhere, man. Once I, get through this dungeon and, get to the next morning in this, then I will just be like, okay, now the commentary from the video itself will kick in instead of this kind of after commentary kind of stuff. But that's gonna take a while because this dungeon is going along somewhat slowly. Well, although this commentary is a bit blandish, at least it's better than that angry tone I had throughout this video. It was just really bad. I do not want you viewers to ever see that pissed off side of me, because it's really bad. Seriously. Like, I'd imagine if I was, like, really pissed off at someone, they'd probably become scared of me in some ways, because, well, when I'm pissed off, you would probably not want to piss me off any further. You'd be like, okay, man, just chillax, chill out. I like try to I keep to myself when it comes to being angry, except for when I'm frustrated at a game like damn it. But I just don't want to record or anything if I like have a noticeable really angry tone. I don't like that. So yeah, I've resorted to, well, adding in a different type of commentary here. With no sound from the game, but really, who cares? I mean, those dungeon themes are bound to drive you freaking crazy as well, aren't they, viewers? At first you're just like, yes, it's kind of nice, and then after a while, it's like, will you stop changing the freaking dungeon theme every floor? It's getting kind of annoying. I don't care if you add in the Sky Tower thing. It's still getting annoying that you keep changing it. I mean, seriously, this one totally fails in comparison to the previous one, in my opinion. Really much so. Okay, what else is there to say? I think that was the Kingdra, actually, that almost kicked my ass, actually, now that I think about it. And now we're on the final floor, yeah. The Deluxe boxes, which I never got around to opening, and you've also got a Wonder Egg there. And let's warp the hell out of there now. And I remember I was just like all this kind of depressed, kind of totally just like another freaking bad day tomorrow, blah. It's just like really kind of horrible kind of commentary. I didn't like it at all. So yes, that's why I'm doing this, man. Gotta record over that crap. That was terrible commentary. Anyways, okay, now